eating blueberries can improve your metabolism. How do they do this? Blueberries contain bioactives. One of them is called anthocyanin. The other one's called proanthocyanidin. The other one's called quercetin. And these actually improve your metabolism. So studies in Turkey have actually enrolled adults who were overweight and gave them blueberries to eat. And what do you think they found? Well, first of all, these adults were put on a reduced calorie diet and a little bit of exercise just so they weren't couch potatoes and they were moving and not eating too much. And then after 6 weeks, they gave them blueberries to eat. How much? Really just a quarter cup of frozen blueberries every day for another 6 weeks. But they gave one group of blueberries, one group to placebo. So you know what they found? They found the blueberry eaters lost 8 pounds or 21% more than the group that was eating the placebos. Meaning that if you were having a healthy lifestyle with exercise, reducing your calories, adding blueberries, even frozen blueberries, would actually help you lose more weight. Now, the other thing is that eating the blueberry eaters also had less visceral fat. That's the kind of harmful inflammatory fat that you want to get rid of within the tube of your body. The blueberry eaters also had better insulin sensitivity, meaning that they had better overall metabolism as well. Now, here's the thing about blueberries. They are in season in the summertime. And if you're going to go out to a farmer's market or grocery store looking at blueberries, here's a little tip of what you actually want to be able to avoid. Don't go for any of the berries that are green. Avoid those. They're not ripe. And don't go for any ones that are really, really softened up. You know, those sort of on their way to rotting. So just avoid those. And if you can't get summer blueberries, that's okay. Frozen blueberries, just like that research study showed, are actually just fine. Here's something else you might not know about blueberries. They have other names. So, for example, they've been called wild huckleberry or even whortleberries. And in Europe, they're known as bilberries. Use the name that you're most familiar with, but you recognize them on sight. They're these tiny little dark blue, super sweet berries that you can find during the summertime. Now, here's how I like to use blueberries. I like to eat a handful of them in the morning, just rinse them off. Always rinse off your blueberries. Organic is even better. And then dry them off and just pop them into your mouth, all right? That's a great way. Or you can add them to some yogurt. I always use whole fat yogurt. You can also sprinkle them into a salad. And if you're a baker, add them to muffins. Those are easy ways to actually get blueberries.